I understand. You did everything you could. He's an old fox who has lived on a knife's edge for decades. It would be strange if he did have any obvious weak spots. That won't be necessary. Since he refuses to talk, I'll just see for myself.
Is it your turn now, Hilda? What new trick do you have for your old mentor?
I do have a new method. One that perhaps you yourself bestowed upon me. Money. A Citibank bearer account ending in 7749. A Fraser Union safe deposit box. Designation Gamma 7. Power. Secret meetings at exclusive salons. The title of Chief Advisor for the Strategic Intelligence Division. Wine. Romany Conti from before the nightfall. Women. The first chair violinist from the Golden Hall. Your retirement manifest is far more splendid than the austerity you so tearfully described. You recruited under the guise of mentorship, placing assets across departments to feed you intelligence. Casey, Edward, Nolane. All of them are pawns in your game. So you willingly became the mole who hollowed out your own home, trading critical intelligence for a comfortable post-war life, deserting the battlefield where you belonged.
Don't be so rigid, Hilda. I'm retired. Your moral code doesn't apply to me anymore. You know the beauty of our business. Sell to two sides, and you're a traitor. But sell to everyone, and suddenly, you're a professional information broker. And your market value soars.
You are utterly beyond redemption.
If all intelligence has a price, why should the monolith be any different? Besides, the truth it hides is far more corrupt than anything I've done. I may have lost my conscience, but selling that... that was genuinely liberating. You have no idea, do you? Oh, of course you don't. You don't know what the Metropoles plan to do with it. You're my most brilliant, yet most foolish student. Handing them the knife while preaching about loyalty and justice. And now you have this power. So you can read minds, can you? Then I don't need to tell you anything. See for yourself. Take a good, long look.
How could this be? It's impossible. This is madness. A plan like this would never pass the Joint Council.
still so naive, Hilda. The Council is just another marketplace. All their grand speeches about risk and peace. In practice, it's all business. Isn't the Nirvana explosion proof enough?
That was different. Nirvana had concentrated a massive stockpile of experimental weaponry in laboratories, including the Reapers. I understood the threat. We had no other choice.
Excellent. You've just demonstrated another classic fallacy. Intelligence operatives are often deceived by the very intelligence they handle, mistaking institutional authority for moral justification. No matter its military value, Nirvana was fundamentally an economic port. When the bombs fell, countless civilians hadn't even begun to evacuate. You've been fooled, Hilda.
No. You're justifying your own betrayal.
Justify? Why would I bother? I betrayed them because I saw the rot at the core and refused to be its next sacrifice. I defected to Fraser because they offered a better price and a higher chance of survival. But now it seems even that deal is a poor investment.
Officer? You're all right. That's a relief. Manifest is gone. Helene was clear of the blast radius. She should be fine. As for Nolane, she...
Quite fitting, isn't it? You always shut me out, Hilda. Pushed me away. No matter how many of your codes I broke, you never let me in. Never let me join you. I thought you were looking down on me, so I went to Manfist. He said I had talent, that he appreciated my skills. He wrote the recommendation, got me into the cryptography department. I never realized he was just using me to get to you. I was so naive, thinking it was my own skill that let me fight my way to your side. I really wanted to go to Seville. I can't remember a single good day from my childhood. My stomach was always a hollow ache. Even with one meal, I was terrified of where the next would come from. Gunfire could erupt in the alleyways at any moment. When I thought life was meaningless, you were the one who saved me. You showed me a city-state could be something more.
I knew you weren't ordinary. The kind lady who always slips me an extra half slice of black bread at the relief station is actually a high-value Outland agent.
You're more observant than I gave you credit for. So, clever girl, what's the price for your silence? A basket of bread? Or do you plan to sell me out to those hyenas waiting for their reward at the end of the alley?
Bread? How long would that last me? And selling you out? Those hyenas would silence me right after. I'm not stupid. I've been watching you. The way you walk, the way you observe people. It's different from the real charity workers. You avoid patrols with a skill even sharper than us street rats. And sometimes, there's a scent on you. Not perfume, chemicals and fire. It's faint, but I can smell it. I don't want bread, and I don't want your life. I want to go with you. I want to learn your skills. This world has no good or evil, no justice, only power. I want what you have. I want them to fear me. I want to be able to change things.
No. There is good and evil in this world. There is justice. You're still a child. I hope you can hold on to that belief. I'm from a city-state that was once filled with light and governed by justice. I came to this city to help it become the same. Though war has scarred our world, I still believe that if we stand together, we can reclaim the shared ideals we once held. Give that back to me now, child. I won't bring you into our work, but I can give you all the money I have and take you somewhere safe and warm. You belong in a classroom, not on a battlefield.
Of course. In the end, you couldn't talk me out of it. But even now, I'm still not sure that I made the wrong choice. You once told me you became a spy because you wanted the city-state to become that ideal in your heart. That kind of city-state must have truly existed once, right? I don't understand. When I work undercover, when I'm used by others, am I doing something wrong or something good? I really can't tell anymore. But as long as we're moving towards the right goal, we won't lose our way, right? Hilda, you're different from me. You're smarter. You can definitely stay on the right path. Because you never lose sight of the goal. What we're facing now is just an inevitable obstacle on the path. That's all. We'll overcome it eventually. Right? And now, you even have this special power. One that can see through everything and show the way forward. Right? Then, can you tell me which path is truly the right one?
Don't follow my example. Even with this power, there are still many things I cannot see through. In the end, haven't I lost you too? No. This is my fault. I was the one who told her Surveil's story, filling her head with unrealistic fantasies about the Metropoles. I was also the one who failed to stop her from joining us, who didn't guide her properly, letting her be used by Manfist and make terrible mistakes. With hollow ideals and beliefs, I led an innocent person astray. I took the life she should have lived. Is there Any other way? I don't think I can anymore. You're really an anomalous power expert? Thank you. So, you saw it. Don't worry. It looks worse than it is. As long as one of us made it out, that's enough. Okay.